Hey there folks, how you doing today? Hope you're having an awesome day. Sorry about my messy hands, but I was just out in the shop working on a project when somebody dropped this one off to me to clean up. And it's going to be a rush job. It has to be done for tomorrow. But this is a Grohmann number 4 survival knife. Comes in a really nice leather sheath. And it's neat how they did this. They brought the belt loop over and then passed it through, and it locks in on the back like so. And then you've got the fold over strap to hold it in. That secures over this pin. And here's the knife. This one comes in at bang on 10 inches overall. Has about a 5.5-inch blade, about a 5-inch cutting surface. A very thick spine. We're looking at, almost 3/16. Just about 5 millimeters. So chunk of a knife. Wood covers, big brass pins, full tang, lanyard hole. This was somebody's truck knife. And my father borrowed it from them and brought it over to me, said, "Can you do a quick cleanup on this so I can give it back to him tomorrow?" So that's what I'm going to do. That would be a fish scale. So I'm guessing it's carbon steel just from the patina. I did start already, just on the back. It had been dinged up pretty hard on the back. Somebody must have been hammering it with another piece of metal. So I just started working on that, and I thought, you know what, why not do a quick video with this one? So this is your before look, and it'll be a rush job. If I can, I'll film some of the process, but at the very least, I'll come back to you with a finished product. So stay tuned. And with the magic of YouTube, just like that, we're back. Now, this was a quick cleanup, so it's not absolutely perfect, but it's best I could do in the time I had. I did film some of it. What I will do is I will include that at the end of the video for anyone who doesn't have the time to sit through the cleanup but wants to see the final product. So we'll look at the end result here, and then after that, for anyone interested, you can watch some of the cleanup clips that I did. So here we have it. So I cleaned up the sheath, treated that with some beeswax. So that brings some of the suppleness back, brings some nice color out, and will protect the knife and help that leather from drying out. It was pretty dry. Polished up the pin a little bit. One thing I couldn't quite deal with right now is there's a split starting here in the leather, and that's from letting it dry out. And it's possible too the knife may have cut that at some point if it was drawn back this way. But not a lot I can do with that right now. But I think the sheath's looking pretty good. Brought some nice color out, some nice texture and patterning. And here's the knife. So it had some deep scratches, and you can see a fair bit of pitting. I brought those edges down when somebody had pounded on the back, and you can see right here some remnants of that. So it was quite a lot of deep divots in here, and in doing that, it rolls the spine over. So you can see along here where I sanded that back. But got a lot of the tarnish and rust off of the blade. There's pitting. It's light pitting. It's not really deep, but I would have had to take more metal off than I wanted to, and then I had time to get those out. But get the blade all smoothed up, cleaned up. You can see the tank stamped a little bit better there now. Probably said Russell Belt Knife Canada. This is the number 4, the survival knife. And we cleaned up the brass, cleaned up the wood, gave that a little treatment. Some nice color starting to come out of that. The wood was drying out a little bit, you can see here. But everything's still solid. Cleaned up the spine a bit. Would have gone a little more intensely if I had the time, but that's going to have to do for now. And put a new edge on it because it was pretty dull. So hopefully he'll be happy with that. It's certainly looking a darn sight better than it did before. And has some treatment on the leather and the handle. So that should make that last longer. It's got a decent edge. I may have to pick up one of these. That feels nice in the hand. It's got a good stout blade. Comes with a nice tip too. But a strong tip. Yeah, there may be one of these in my future, I think. Anyway, folks, we will leave it there. And we will roll out some of the cleanup clips. I just did it sitting in front of the TV watching a movie. So for anyone interested, those clips will follow. And otherwise, I hope you have an awesome day. And if you're not, take some time to get out to the woods. Even a little walk in the park. It'll do you some good. Be a nice mental reset. Give you an opportunity to kind of process the day and look at it from a new perspective. But if you do, take a knife with you. Might come in handy. Y'all take care.